Alright, so we should be live, guys. Make sure that we're live here on YouTube. Alright, so we should be live on the second channel now. Alright, guys, this is the Monday Night Raw. This is the 10/28/2024 predictions. And as of right now, it's just me. I don't know if King's hopping in here in a little bit. I think he's got some stuff going on. So I'm going to go ahead and roll through this as of me right now. So if you guys have any questions, I will be keeping an eye on the chat. And we can go from there, guys. But as of right now, this is what we got going on so far. So we've got a contenders match. That's going to be for tag team titles. So we get the LWO, the New Day, and 4 Raiders that are going to be going at it in a triple threat tag match type thing for the contenders for the tag titles. So, and then we've got something else that happened last Monday. So Carlito got Dominic in a match, and now we have a mystery fighting opponent for Dom. I know it's a former world champion, so we will have to figure that out. And then we'll have Seth Rollins as well. He's going to be coming out. We'll get some information of what's going on with Rollins, what his plans are to move forward with this Bronson Reed stuff, because you guys know that's been pretty crazy here lately with the Bronson Reed and Seth clash since he's been back. And now that they have a match at Clash Castle, it's going to be, or not Clash Castle, but Crown Jewel. It's going to be interesting to see what Seth has to say, as Crown Jewel is this weekend. So we're going to be talking about that as well. Then we've got Sheamus going at it with Ludwig Kaiser. So they're going to be going one-on-one tonight in a match. It's going to be interesting to see what goes on there. They've kind of had some feud here and there. So we'll see what happens in that instance. And then we've got Zelina Vega tangling with Ivy Nile. So we've got Ivy Nile and Zelina Vega going at it tonight. So it's going to, I don't know, I can't remember exactly what sparked that feud. I think it was during the I think it was the Ray and Dragon Lee match versus the American Maid. I think that was during that. They kind of had a little bit of a scuff there ringside, and this kind of led them into a one-on-one match now. And then we've got some interesting stuff to see what's going on with Jey Uso and Braun Breaker, since he has won the title back now. So we're going to probably hear from Braun Breaker tonight. So that's something that we're going to have to talk about here. So be sure to just drop a like and hit that subscribe if you guys are new. I'd really appreciate it. We do all the wrestling stuff here on the channel. So let me go ahead and start off with, I think we're going to go ahead and start off with Seth Rollins here. So we'll get that going here. Alright, so we got Seth Rollins tonight. As you guys know, ever since he came back, him and Bronson Reed have been going at it. It has been non-stop. Bronson Reed has been taking out people left and right, and they're starting to come back. So, yeah. Seth Rollins, he's going to be out here tonight. He's going to be talking about what's going on. I don't know if Bronson Reed might show up, possibly. I don't know what's going to end up happening. But you guys know, backstage, Adam Pearce, he's been, you know, there's been so much going on in his head. He's got so much going on. And with these two guys fighting, it's been absolute chaos since Rollins has been back. So he finally gave them their match, and it's going to be at Crown Jewel. So they're going to be going at it at Crown Jewel. It's going to be interesting to see what goes on there. I don't know off the top of my head all the Crown Jewel matches. So we'll have to recap that here later on, because I do want to talk about Crown Jewel after Raw and talk about a little bit of stuff that happened on SmackDown, since I wasn't here Friday to talk about that stuff. So me and King wasn't able to do the podcast Friday. But as of right now, it's just me. So we're just rolling through this as we are right now. Like I said, if you guys got any questions, be sure to drop them in the comments. If you guys want to come into the Discord, talk live here in the predictions, you guys are more than welcome to. So yeah, Seth Rollins, he's going to be out here. I don't know, he's probably going to talk about what's going on with this match. I don't know exactly what's going to end up happening as far as what he's got to say. I know I could see, like I said, Bronson Reed possibly getting involved tonight. I don't know if they'll even have him there tonight. You know, with Adam Pearce, you know, he's been having issues with this specific match. You know, it's hard to separate someone when Bronson Reed's on them, and especially with as angry as Seth Rollins is right now, it's kind of hard to separate the two. So if they clash, it's just gonna be a never-ending thing. So with them doing this at Crown Jewel, this could kind of end the feud. And I'm pretty sure Rollins will get the upper hand on this. But who knows? Bronson Reed has been pretty uh, reckless lately, if you guys could say the least. With the Braun Strowman, they've been taking out R-Truth. He took out Seth Rollins. He's just been on this war path, and hopefully Rollins can put him in his place. Because if not, it's still going to continue to go on after the fact. So yeah, we got Seth Rollins tonight. He's going to be coming out. He's going to be, like I said, probably just talking about the Crown Jewel match this weekend. And then, I don't know if Bronson Reed comes out, like I said, and confronts him. It could be nothing but security, stuff like that. It's going to be another brawl again, which we probably won't see because, like I said, Adam Pearce might have made it to where Bronson Reed isn't there tonight. So we might not see that on Raw. I'm trying to counteract my questions here and trying to, give you guys both sides instead of just one side, because that's what King would do. But yeah, so Seth Rollins tonight, like I said, probably be talking about what's going on in Crown Jewel this weekend, because like I said, Crown Jewel's this weekend. So if you guys are interested in that, if you guys got Peacock, definitely go tune into that, because that's where it will be. It's in Saudi Arabia. They got a lot of crazy stuff going on with championship matches, and it's going to be a pretty good Crown Jewel this year. I got hopes for it. It's going to be interesting to see these pay-per-views since Cleveland, or even since WrestleMania. It's been absolutely insane. Yes, we are missing someone. King had some issues going on, and he told me to just go ahead and start it without him for now. I don't know if he's going to pop in here in a little bit or what's going to be going on, but we will see, my man. So how's your day going, Gamer Loves Gaming? Appreciate you tuning into the stream. So yeah, Seth Rollins, like I said, is probably just going to be talking about the Crown Jewel stuff this weekend. And other than that, if Bronson Reed shows up, it could be another brawl. Crown Jewel's going to be pretty good this weekend. For sure, Gamer. Are you excited for Chapter 2 Remix? I know that's kind of an off-topic thing. Best day today. Back to... Oh, dude, I got a card that just freaking skyrocketed, the one from 151. I need to go take a lot of my cards to GameStop. I want to submit a few of them because they can do PSA now. It's like $15.99 a card if you got Pro there. But I'm thinking about submitting a few cards, go to PSA and see what they come back as. Like, I don't want to send off like my really good cards right off the bat. I want to send off a few that I would like to get graded, of course. But I don't want to send any of the big hitters off just yet, just to kind of test the waters, see how it works. And then, yeah, so like GameStop, you can track like the whole PSA progress and stuff. I'm pretty sure you can if you go to the store as well. But like you can check the progress of like its grading or when it's being sent out, like the process of it and stuff. So you can keep tracking your cards. But yeah, dude, I've got a lot of cards that I really need to go through and get graded. Because they're keepsakes, they really are, man. And not just Pokemon, but sports cards and all that stuff. I'm not really into all that, but just cards in general, dude. It's good to collect them because you never know. Even current cards today. I don't have a binder, but I've got all this stuff. I got all my stuff in penny sleeves and in card savers, though. I do on my main channel. I have a playlist of all that stuff. I just haven't done any openings lately. We've got almost 100 openings. I started opening around celebrations. I started to really get into it, and I opened up like every set since. I've pulled a lot of good cards though in videos. All right, a little off topic there. Let's see here. What do we got going on for this next one? Let's go ahead and talk about the Sheamus and Ludwig Kaiser. So, I think they've had a match before, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm not quite sure. I can't really remember exactly what got this feud started. Uh, so I just can't remember far back. I don't know if something happened last Monday. I can't really remember off the top of my head if they got into a scuff or if something was done during the Butch match. I can't remember. It's been so weird with Sheamus what's been going on lately. They've been kind of like keeping him in the back burner, but like using him in like these weird situations, you know? I love Sheamus. It's just like they need to do a little more for him because it feels like he's just refighting the same people. Kind of like what they're doing with Andrade and Carmelo. WWE 2K24, if you have PlayStation, you should be able to get it for free. Because I'm pretty sure it's still part of the PlayStation Plus thing. But yeah, on to the Sheamus and Ludwig Kaiser thing. So I know Gunther's got his stuff tied up with Cody Rhodes because they're going to be doing that stuff at Crown Jewel, which we'll talk a little bit about that later. And like I said, we'll get on to SmackDown and more of Crown Jewel at the end of this because I do want to talk about SmackDown because me and King didn't get to talk about that Friday because I wasn't here. And then King isn't here right now. He's busy doing some things. So I'm just kind of rolling through the podcast as well as I can, trying to get you guys this information on what's going on tonight and kind of give you guys a little bit of an idea of what we could expect. You know, it's kind of what me and King do every Friday and Monday. And you guys can be a part of it as well. I know that some of you guys aren't really wrestling fans. I mean, that's why I made this second channel, not only because of what happened with the main stuff on the main channel, but I figured it'd be best to keep the stuff separate from the main channel. Just do like the gaming and all my other stuff that we normally do on the main channel instead of trying to really clutter everything up. But I do have a playlist so you guys can see all these podcasts on the main channel. So that's where they will go. They'll get unlisted for a while and then they'll go on the main channel. So yeah, Gunther's tied up with all that other stuff. So Ludwig Kaiser's kind of on his own. So him and Sheamus are going at it tonight, one-on-one. So it's going to be interesting to see who's going to come on top. Obviously, I want Sheamus to win. I don't really care for Ludwig Kaiser. I mean, he's a good WWE performer. Don't get me wrong. I just don't really follow that, specific thing. I do like Gunther. I think he's an excellent world champion right now. I think he's got what should I say? The just the character for holding that belt, he's just got that charisma, I should say. It just natural to him. It's just one of those things that Gunther is just perfect for being a world heavyweight champion right now. I know I want to see something else go on with that. I know Damian Priest and stuff's going to be going at him with that after Crown Jewel because neither one of them lose their belts. They're only fighting for the new championship. But Ludwig Kaiser and Sheamus should be I don't know if that'll be like a starter match that we'll see. I don't know exactly who we're going to see at the beginning of Raw tonight. Other than if we could see Seth Rollins maybe kicking it off, possibly is what we'll see. Yeah, Seth Rollins will probably kick off Raw tonight. The more I think about it. But this could be the first match that we see. Because I think they'll save like the Dom match until a little bit later on in the night. And then there's going to be some matches that are going to kick up in between. Because we don't have any matches that could be main event material unless it's the Dominic Mysterio match. Unless someone is returning that hasn't been on Raw in a while. Which I know King told me earlier that it could be Brock Lesnar. I mean, I don't want to say I want to get my hopes up for it, but that would be absolutely crazy to see Lesnar return. But I feel like they need to save Lesnar for Royal Rumble. That's when he needs to return. So yeah, Sheamus, Ludwig Kaiser, one-on-one. Not sure what is going to end up happening here. I can't really recall what got their feud started, so it's just expect this match tonight. It's just probably just a filler match in my opinion. It's probably why they're doing this, because they've done Ludwig Kaiser and Sheamus before, so it's nothing really that new. It's just kind of taking off some feud here. I don't know exactly what else they could be doing there with that. Hopefully Sheamus comes up on top. Alright, let's talk about this women's match here. So, as you guys know, last week, American Made and Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio took on, obviously, American Made, and Ivy Nile and Zelina Vega got into it ringside. So now it's led them into a one-on-one match. So it can be interesting to see if, as the picture shows, it shows they're all out there ringside. So if they're all ringside, they're obviously going to feud again, and it's going to get distraction or something like that, unless it's just straight up they both come out one-on-one and fight. But I feel like they're definitely going to have Ray and them out there with her. They're probably going to have the American Maid with them as well. But if not, it's just going to be a simple one-on-one match. Ivy Nile will probably come up on top. I would like for Zelina Vega to actually win this match possibly, but I feel like there's probably going to be some sort of a distraction thing going on here. If they do happen to be ringside by chance during this match, because they'll definitely get into it. I don't really know what to expect during the match other than possibly just a distraction, and then Zelina loses. But yeah, it's been a while, I think, since Ivy has been in a singles match. I mean, same for Zelina, but Ivy Nile hasn't really been in a singles match in a little while that I recall. So it'll be cool to see what happens there. It's just blowing off some tension after the tussle that they had last week on Monday Night Raw. So it's just, like I said, it just led into a 1v1 match here. So it's going to see what happens here. Hopefully LWO comes on top, because I'm not really a fan of the whole American Made thing. I mean, it's kind of cool to see Gable not as, like, I don't know, hard ass like, I guess. I mean, he still is kind of acting, heel in this particular thing, and I don't know. We'll see how far this Gable thing goes. We haven't really seen much of Otis and Maxine either. Or Tozawa. I mean, I think they were on Raw like a couple weeks ago. They talked, but that was it. Just seems like they don't really have a whole lot story-wise that they can really do. So that's kind of why they're just doing these feud fillers. For instance, with Andrade and Carmelo and all that stuff too. Huber. Yes, you can speak, my guy. Move to invite to speak. There we go. You should be able to join, Huber.
Hello.
Hello. So we were just talking about the Zelina Vega and stuff feud. It's just me today. King had some busy stuff to do, I guess. Which
So
I
it'll just
understand.
be me and you.
Yeah, so you can join. So I was talking about Zelina Vega and Ivy Nile are going at it tonight because of the
Ooh.
feud that happened last week when Dragon Lee and Ray fought American Made, and then Zelina and Ivy got into it ringside. So I don't know what to really expect here. I mean, hopefully Ivy Nile loses, but I think that they're going to get the upper hand in this match. Because I feel like
Yeah.
there's going to be some distraction stuff going on here or something like that, Because
Yeah, that's
that's just
fair.
how American Made's been. They're a heel group now. So it's like,
Yeah,
that's kind of what to
that's fair.
expect with that, I'm thinking. So what you been up to, Hubert?
Existing.
Existing. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. Hopefully your day's going well.
I can't believe Karrion Cross sent a message to the YS6 that was that stupid.
I know, bro. That happened last Monday, wasn't it? When
Yeah.
Who was it
Yeah,
that one guy that follows them around with the glasses and stuff, the
Miz,
older guy?
uh,
The Karrion Cross guy. He
Paul
got in
Ellison.
front of he got in front of the didn't he get in front of the Miz, or who was it that he got in front of? And then he got taken out by Uncle Howdy, I'm pretty sure it was.
Uh,
I think of him as like a priest.
yeah.
All right, Huber. Let's talk about this topic. Okay, so Braun Breaker won the Intercontinental Championship back from Main Event Jey Uso, so they're going to be coming out. Do you think Braun Breaker is going to come out and talk about it? Probably, I would imagine.
Yeah, he probably will. He also
Or they'll
probably
have like a
will.
hype package too, or something for it.
Yeah, he'll probably explain who he's gonna fight.
I don't know, because like that was so weird with Breaker, how he kind of like congratulated Jay and then all of a sudden to backstab him, you know, and take his titles.
Yeah.
Even though it wasn't really his fault, you know, the Bloodline did their thing and Breaker just did what he needed to do to finish the match, you know? I mean,
Mhm.
you're not just going to let your opponent just, you know, you're not just going to stop the
Win the
match
match.
and you're just going to obviously finish the match. I mean, the ref
Yeah,
didn't
but
see it. It was dirty, but who knows? I mean, now,
of course the ref didn't see it.
yeah, he got taken out.
Yeah, of course he got taken out.
Yeah.
Of course.
And then he speared Jay again, and there goes Jay's title, and possibly the whole main event era came to an end.
Yeah, that's true.
So, what do we expect as far as Jay when he goes to SmackDown? So now that the Usos are back together, do you expect they're going to still continue to do the Yeet thing, like they're going to do that together, or are they going
Yeah, I
to
think they are.
go back
I think they are.
to the old Usos? It's just me, Oos.
The original one.
Yeah.
Down since.
Day
Day
one
one.
is down since.
Since.
Day one is Jay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's what I think is gonna happen.
So we got some spoilers for SmackDown as well, but we can talk about that here in a few. So tonight, do you think Jay's going to be on SmackDown? Probably, or on Raw tonight? Probably not.
Probably not.
So it'll probably be Breaker coming out to talk, maybe, or maybe it'll be like
Yeah.
a little backstage, like a little talk. Because as of
Maybe.
right now, what we're expecting for tonight, I'll go ahead and recap it. So LWO and the New Day and War Raiders are going to be going into a contenders match, so that'll be like a triple threat tag match or something, right? Probably.
Yeah.
And then last week, Carlito went to Adam Pearce and somehow got a match for
For
Dominic.
Dirty Dom.
And
Because quote
it's
unquote, in his words, Dom deserves a title shot.
yeah, but it's a former world champion. So who could that be, Huber?
Former world champion. I have a couple of ideas.
It's not Lesnar, is it?
If it is, that'd be hype.
That'd be crazy. He would get in there.
Suplex City.
Yeah,
Suplex City, bitch.
Yeah. Isn't that where he picks you up over your head and slams you on the ground?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just yeets you into hell.
It's been a long time. It's been 2 years since we've seen Lesnar. Like at this point.
Wait.
When was it?
Damn.
WrestleMania 39?
It was going to be 39.
Yeah, but didn't he fight Omos? Remember?
No, he was. No, that was at That was no. I don't think he fought Omos at Mania.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did.
I know Bobby was supposed. Wait.
Yeah, WrestleMania 39. Omos versus Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, they did.
And Brock Lesnar defeated Omos. And isn't
In
is
4
Omos
minutes.
isn't Omos on AEW now?
No, he's still with WWE.
I know MVP is there. Shelton Benjamin is there. Ricochet. Who else
Yeah, pretty
just
much
recently
all the
went?
Hurt Business except for Omos is there.
Yeah. So I don't know what they're doing with Omos. I don't know if he's still on the roster.
He is. He's just used for like uh dark matches and stuff.
So Motor City Machine Guns, that's pretty cool that they came tag team champs.
Yeah.
That was an epic ending to SmackDown. I was not expecting that whatsoever. The
Yeah.
Rock is on the roster too still.
Yeah.
Um, who was it that we was just talking about?
Oh no.
Lesnar's on the roster. Cedric Alexander's still on the roster? What?
Yeah, he is. He's in NXT.
Charlotte Flair's on the roster now again. She wasn't
Yeah.
there recently, from what I remember. McIntyre will return at Rumble probably.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I don't know.
Oh yeah, Dylan. You remember that we were that basically the roadmap said that we were gonna get Snoop Dogg, right?
Yeah. It's coming true, I'm pretty sure, right?
No. It's apparently going to be a random ass K-pop group.
What the heck?
Yeah, K-pop instead of Snoop Dogg.
I think Trick won last week or last night, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I was
with
watching
the
on the
help
smart
of
TV.
yeah. Bubba Ray Dudley came out afterwards.
Oh, Bubba Ray Dudley did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't catch that part, I guess.
Yeah.
I tuned into it kind of late. All right, so we got one more topic to talk about. No, you're good. You can continue talking.
But I still can't believe that the entire plan for this entire year happened.
Right?
Yeah. The whole plan got leaked.
It's crazy. All right, Dirty Dom versus a mystery world champion fight opponent. So this is going to be a straight up match. Carlito got him into this match. Raquel was like, "What does he even do around here?" And Carlito's like, "I got something." And he went to Adam Pearce, got Dominic a championship match. Well, not a championship match, but technically a contenders match, right? So if he wins this match, he's going to go on to fight Gunther after Crown Jewel. So, who could this partner be? Is it someone that's already on Raw, or is it who could this mystery partner be?
I don't know.
Who's former world champion? Because it wouldn't be Seth Rollins, because he's going to be out here talking about his match for Crown Jewel.
I think it might be Goldberg.
Could you imagine, bro?
It might be Goldberg. Don't quote me on this, but I think it will.
What if it's Cena?
It's not gonna be Cena. He's slated for the
Netflix stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His return's gonna be when they go to Netflix. His last Royal Rumble is gonna be 2025.
I need to check and see how much tickets are for Rumble. I want to try to go. It's only 2 hours away from me, Uber.
Yeah. That's cool.
So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Are they going to make this main event then? If it's probably like a big return, it'll probably be like main event then. Because we obviously don't have like a match that could be main event other than this one. And unless it gets, and something happens feud-wise for a main event during Raw, I just don't see anything else that could possibly be main event than this one, if it's a big return.
Yeah.
So this will probably be the ending, and I would imagine Rollins will probably start off Raw tonight.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what's going on there. Mystery opponent for Dirty Dom, and it's a former world champion. That's all we know.
Yeah.
All right. So, Crown Jewel this weekend, Huber. What? Okay, so we got Cody Rhodes versus Gunther. Neither one of their titles are on the line. They're fighting for the new Crown Jewel belts. So, who do you
I
think could
think
possibly win
Cody is
this one?
going to win.
You think Cody's gonna win? For some reason, I
Yeah.
have in my bones that Gunther's gonna win this match because Cody hasn't had a loss, and this would be his only way to get a loss without losing the belt. If you get what I mean. This would be their
Yeah.
only way to do like a loss. And then
Yeah.
Gunther lose his belt to Damien or something again.
Yeah.
Or
Well, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Eep.
you're good? All good? So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Gunther's probably going to win that. And then the Liv Morgan and Nia Jax thing, Liv Morgan's probably going to do some shenanigans to win that belt in some way. Unless we get a cash in from Tiffy, which could that would probably see. This is what I don't understand. If Tiffany is to cash in at Crown Jewel, would she be cashing in for the Crown Jewel belt, or would she be cashing in for a specific? Because neither one of those belts are on the line when it comes to the Crown Jewel match. So if she cashes in for the Crown Jewel, or in during Crown Jewel on Nia and Liv, unless like Nia wins or Nia loses and then she comes out and cashes in on Nia at the end. But if it's like during the match, it would be for the Crown Jewel belt. That would be the only thing I can think of. And to keep from getting, I want to see her cash in on Nia because just the way Nia's been treating her. But this would be one way to keep her and Nia's friendship together in a way, is for her to win the Crown Jewel belt. And she would still have a belt. But I think they're going to lean more towards her taking Nia's belt. So I think that's what's going to end up happening there. But it just was a weird topic there because I just didn't know if they would make her win the Crown Jewel belt if it was during the match. And then we've got Gunther, or no, we've got, so I'm trying to recap the ones that we've got so far. So Bronson Reed and Seth Rollins. And then who else was it? I'm trying to figure this out because I know I've seen it on their Instagram. All right. Okay, so it was Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill versus Io Sky, Kairi Sane versus Chelsea Green, Piper Niven versus Lash Legends. And so that's what's going to be going on there. So that was the other match that I was trying to remember, and the Randy and KO match. So those are all the matches for Crown Jewel there. So we got Kevin Owens, Randy, the 8-woman tag match for the belt. We got LA Knight, the triple threat match that just happened over Friday. I forgot about that one. And then we've got Cody Rhodes, Gunther, Seth Rollins, Bronson Reed, Liv, and Nia. So that's the matches that we got there. And then, as you guys all know, Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso got back together on SmackDown last Friday, so that was kind of interesting to see the Usos get back together. And other than that, I mean, that's kind of what to expect for Raw tonight. There ain't really a whole lot else that we could talk about, other than maybe some stuff that we could have with King. But other than that, I do not know what to expect. I know AJ Styles, for some reason, TNA was interested in possibly introducing AJ Styles into TNA Hall of Fame, but WWE had passed on the idea. Interesting. Well, that's kind of interesting. So WWE declined TNA's request to induct AJ into TNA Hall of Fame. Interesting. Well, that was just kind of some news that just randomly happened just all of a sudden. That I just seen. It might have been something that happened earlier, but I just now seen a post on it, so. But yeah, that's kind of what to expect for the 10/28/2024 Raw. I kind of, like we said, we didn't have King tonight. We'll probably see him back on Friday. And other than that, hopefully you guys enjoyed the podcast. And like I said, hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And we'll see you guys in the next podcast. We do this every Friday and Monday here on the second channel, and then we got the main channel, Dylan Final One. I put the podcast up there, and we'll have chapters so you guys can go through and see what all we talked about today. And other than that, I appreciate you guys all tuning in to everything that we do on the channels, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Still Final One signing out. Peace. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Catch you guys in the next podcast.